Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Amber Sharnice, and today's video is all about our phase 2 of the 31-day keto diet challenge. So if you are in the challenge, or even if you are not in the challenge, stay tuned to learn exactly what it is that you need to be doing for the next few days of the challenge so that you can get to your weight loss goal. Guys, this video is going to be really short, simple, and sweet, so I can go ahead and get to the point, let you guys know exactly what you're going to be doing for phase 2 of the keto diet challenge, and then you're going to move on from there. So I hope you guys have been having a pretty good phase 1 so far. So with phase 1 of the diet, I did introduce to you guys exactly what you guys will be doing within the keto diet challenge. I also gave you guys some tips about going through the keto flu, which is something that people usually experience within the first few days of the challenge. So I did go ahead and enlighten you on that. So if you had an experience with the keto flu and you'd like to share that down in the comment section below, definitely let us know. Let us know what you did to help yourself out during that portion or the period of time that you had the keto flu. I did give a few tips here and there about what you should do, what you should drink, or how to get your body to replenish those electrolytes. But if you did something differently and it actually worked, let us know down in the comment section down below. Also in that video, I did want to get you guys into the habit of drinking water every single day and drinking a lot of it. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're just sitting thinking. I don't care if you're running. Whatever the case may be, I want you to get in the habit of drinking water nonstop, like constantly, to the point where your body is so used to you drinking water that you don't even have to get up and go to the bathroom as much as you would expect for someone that's drinking water so much. So that's something that I also wanted to implement into the first phase 1 of the keto diet challenge. So I hope you guys have been keeping up with that. It's just as much as everything else. And the last thing that I was hoping that you guys would keep up with is your meal prepping. So with the meal prepping, it basically lets you know what you're going to eat, and you don't have to muster around and try to figure out what it is that you're going to eat that day. And you're pretty much prepared. You're preparing yourself and trying to get yourself focused and eating in a certain habit or eating in a certain way, so that way you won't stray away from the actual foods that you can and cannot eat. So with that being said, I'm wanting you to continue doing those things. Please don't stop doing those things just because we're out of phase 1. With each of the phases, you're basically adding things onto what you're already doing. So I'm so proud of you guys. For those of you that are staying in the challenge, that are still there, I am filming this video before I actually receive the weight loss submissions on the 13th, which is tomorrow. So I'll be adding a smaller segment into the clip tomorrow so that you guys can see who's currently in lead, who's not, and I'll give you some more details and info about that. And I'll probably go ahead and insert that here. You guys, I gotta make this quick simply because this camera is about to die. So I'm going through some of the submissions right now for the weights. I don't have a lot of them in right now. I'm guessing everybody else is waiting until before 12 o'clock to submit. Probably still at work, all that good stuff. But so far, out of all the ones that I have gotten to all the ones that we have, the most weight loss right now is at 12 pounds. So this person started out at about 246 pounds and they came down to 234. I'm not gonna say any names. I don't want to put too much information up here about who they are, but this person started out at 246 pounds and then they weighed in this week and took the picture on the scale at 234. So that's pretty much like 12 pounds, and I'm super duper proud. And when I tell you guys, the competition is kind of thick because nobody is super duper far behind that. I do see a lot of good weight submissions. A lot of people getting around the 5 to 10 pound range weight loss already. So that is absolutely amazing, and I don't want to discourage anyone. I want to keep you guys motivated. I want you guys to keep going because that's absolutely amazing. I don't care if it was 1 pound. I want you to be able to be proud of that because that's the only way that you're going to be able to move on and do better. So yeah, guys, so that's how much you lost in phase 1. So phase 2 is about to crank it up a notch, and phase 3 is definitely going to turn it all the way up. So you guys are going to be great come at the end of January. This weight loss result, your weight loss results are going to be absolutely amazing, and I'm so proud of you guys. And I'll just sit here and wait on the rest of the submissions so we can continue forward. Okay, so this week you should have received an email from me explaining exactly what we're going to be doing in phase 2 of the keto diet challenge. So we're taking things a bit slower than we did the last time, but we're also shaving things off that we don't need. Pretty much what we're going to be doing for this time is adding on 2 elements of the keto diet, which I think are very, very important. One, I think is like one of the most important things. 2 is just like a little, you know, tip or trick that you can add in to help yourself with the diet. Now, if you've already gotten the email, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. Phase 2. So phase 2 is going to last us from the 14th all the way into the 20th. And what you're going to be doing at this point is you're going to start intermittent fasting. Now, I did get some information explaining exactly what the intermittent fasting is on the email, but pretty much I'm going to sum it up in a very, very easy way to do it. This is the way that I did the intermittent fasting, and I think most people do the intermittent fasting this way as well. Some people can fast for a day, a full 24 hours, eat the next day, and then some people can fast all the way up until 8 o'clock at night, eat a really, really large meal, and call it a day. But the way that I fasted when I did the keto diet challenge initially is I would only eat from 12 p.m. in the afternoon, and I would stop eating by 8. Was it 8 or 7? I was supposed to stop eating by 8 in the afternoon. It's like a 16-hour fast because you're sleeping in between the times that you're not eating. So let's say I wake up for the day at 8 o'clock. I won't have a meal until 12 o'clock. I'll eat maybe lunch, breakfast, and dinner throughout 12 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Go to sleep for the rest of the remaining time, and then I'll try it again and the next day to eat again at 12. So what I was actually doing, I technically wasn't stop eating it at 8 o'clock. I was trying to stop it around 7 for me. So I was doing like maybe a 17-hour fast, if you would say. But you know, sometimes I'll eat a little late, so it'll be about 8 o'clock. But for the most part, I only try to eat from 12 to 7. So pretty much what you're doing at this point is you're allowing your body to have time to burn off those calories and all this other stuff. And there are a lot of benefits to intermittent fasting. I would definitely Google them, you know, so that way I'll have more knowledge, you know, if I were you, to get some more information on it. But I do have a video from our previous challenge, and of course my initial video as well about the keto diet, and I will link those videos down in the description box below. I'll also try to put them in the card section as well, so that way you know exactly what I'm talking about and you can get more insight on how I did my intermittent fasting. But pretty much, you know, eating in those eating hour windows, the only time that you eat, when I tell y'all, the pounds will shed off your body so fast. And I know a lot of you guys are probably like, how am I going to be able to not eat breakfast and blah, 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 and this and that? When I tell you, once you do it for like that week that I got you guys set to actually start intermittent fasting, you're going to realize how easy your body adapts to it. You're going to realize that you don't need to eat the first thing when you wake up. So it's going to get easier, I promise, but that's definitely something that I think, in my opinion, is a huge cause of my success when I did the keto diet initially. The next thing I added onto phase 2 was the keto bulletproof coffee. So I know a lot of people are not coffee drinkers. They don't want to drink coffee. They just can't get the taste. I was not a coffee drinker before I started keto at all, but I just got used to the taste of drinking the keto coffee. So I'm also going to leave the link to the video down below in the description down below in the description box. I'm also going to put it in the cards as well of how I make my keto bulletproof coffee. There's plenty, when I tell you guys, plenty of videos here on YouTube, plenty of places to research on Google of how to make keto bulletproof coffee. It's so easy, but pretty much it's one of those ways. I know a lot of people were trying to figure out how they can incorporate a high amount of fat into their diet per day. That is like the #1 best way to do it, because you're literally putting the fats into the coffee. You're putting the oil into the coffee. You're putting the butter into the coffee. It is just a super duper limitless boost of fats, the good fats that you need in order to lose the weight. So that's pretty much all we have for phase 2 of the diet. I do want to let you guys know to please keep up doing the things that you were doing in phase 1. Continue to do the things that you're doing in phase 2, and then you'll be good to go. Hopefully phase 2 is going to help boost your weight loss. And when I tell y'all, when we get to phase 3, that's most definitely going to help boost your weight loss. And then within phase 3, I decided to give it a little bit more time than I've been giving it in previous challenges. So phase 3 is going to last you guys, I believe, from day 20 or 21 all the way out into the 31st of this 31-day challenge. So I'm super excited about that. As far as your next weigh-in submissions, so the next submission due date will be January the 20th. Of course, you guys have to submit your weigh-ins on the website before 12 midnight. And of course, I do leave instructions on exactly how to do that on the emails that I send you guys out for the phases of the challenge. So make sure that you submit your photos on time. And remember, any failure to submit the photos on time will result in disqualification from the actual challenge. So make sure that you're submitting your information on time. And yeah, guys, I'm super duper excited. But I do thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel and watching this video. And like I said, this is just a short video on what phase 2 is all about. You would definitely need to go watch the corresponding videos in the link down below in the description box, or check the cards just to make sure that you didn't miss anything. If you want to learn more about intermittent fasting, and if you want to learn more about how to make that keto coffee, you definitely want to check those out before completing phase 2 of the challenge. Alright guys, so thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.